There we have them. Look at those. Everything. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is Sean, and thanks for watching the Conscious Living Homestead. Today we're gonna have an update on starting sheep seeds. Y'all remember these seeds here? Well, I got some different ones, but 20 cents a pack seeds. Remember that? Well, it's been about a month, and surprisingly, everything has sprouted. Everything is sprouted, germinated. Germination was almost at 100%, which is unbelievable to me for 20 cents a packet. So once again, that goes to show you don't have to spend a bunch of money to do this. So we're gonna get into first. I'm gonna show you how they're doing. We're gonna talk about the separate plants and how some of them take a little longer to get started, and then we're gonna thin a few of them, and then I'm going to transplant a couple of the herbs into smaller pots that I bought. Yeah, that's about it. So just hang on and chill out. I'll be right back. Well, YouTube, there we have them. Look at those. Everything germinated, which surprised me a whole lot. Everything germinated. So we got a flat full of plants. Okay, so now some kids outside playing, but now we got to thin them. So hold on, I forgot to get my scissors, one of my good scissors, and we're gonna start thinning them. So I'll be right back. All right, we back. I couldn't find my scissors, but we'll do it the old-fashioned way with the good old fingernails. So okay, so let's start. Over here we got the tomatoes, right? In the back right here we got squash, and hold up, gotta get my little chart. We got squash, we got cucumbers, we got some cantaloupe in here. Okay, but either way, some stuff takes a little longer to germinate, get growing than others. But let's start with these tomato plants, because they actually look like they can be thinned out. And I've done a lot so I could take the best one. Like okay, you see these two? First, let's talk about true leaves. Most people say you shouldn't thin them till they get their first set of true leaves, which would be these leaves right here. Not these first ones, but these right here. So I'm a little late on thinning these out, but I wanted to show you guys all of the stuff germinating. I think that was pretty cool. But anyway, so right here, and when we say thinning out, or when I say thinning out, I mean I get rid of I keep the strongest, healthiest looking plant. So you see these two? See how this one's kind of small and the base on this one is much thicker? So right here, I'm gonna just go in here and, oh, I even got a little small one right here, but I'm gonna just go in there and pow, thin them off. I know that's kind of messed up, but I really don't have the room. And see, now I even got one that's starting to come in back here. I'm gonna get rid of that too. Oh, it's two. I'm gonna get that out of there too. That way it won't be robbing the water and the nutrients from this buddy right here, because it's like it's going to be a nice little tomato plant. We come back over here, and these actually are Roma tomatoes. So that's a Roma tomato. Then we have some coming up over here. Once again, even with these being smaller back here, see this little plug? It's smaller. All of them are smaller, but you can see significantly that this stalk is bigger. So we're going to get rid of the rest of them. You want to be careful too. Don't want to damage the good one. See, I just did exactly what I told y'all not to do. Try not to disturb the roots and stuff when you're doing that. But see those two? Those are two Roma tomato plants. One's going to go to me and one's going to go to my friend to his raised bed garden. But either way, we'll benefit from both of them. But you can see that this one's also been growing a little longer than this one. So this will probably catch up. It seems like it's going to be a good one also. So I'm going to go around and I'm going to thin out almost all of these except for the ones that haven't, like my cayenne peppers. Oh, well, actually, they are coming in some. The jalapeno peppers are really coming in. But the cayenne peppers are still small, so I'll probably leave them alone. And the basil, this is basil. It came up pretty good. I'm actually just going to try to separate this. I bought these little pots for like 10 cents a piece, and I'm going to try to do some herbs and all of those. So I'll be back when I get through thinning everything out, and then we'll go over some stuff. Okay, friends, so check it out. This is, oh, too close. All right. This is what it looked like when we finish thinning the plants out. See all of this stuff we got over here? I know like a lot of waste, but yeah. I should have started thinning it out a long time ago, because you can see how the Swiss charts like moving over. It was trying to get to the sun. Those were. You can see how the eggplant back here is barely growing. I got some tomatoes. It's real small. It's because they couldn't really get to the light like they should. Cause see, I got the squash, cucumber. I got cantaloupe and watermelon seeds also coming up. They're kind of shading them out because they're going off. And the lettuce totally just didn't go well, so I'm gonna plant that directly. I'm gonna direct seed that. But over here, I got some peppers that's doing okay. I'm actually gonna go back and get in there and clip a few of those. Got some broccoli and cabbage that's doing all right. But yeah, everything's doing all right. I'm gonna do another video on how to separate the basil out. I'm gonna do that with my overseeding video. So check for overseeding update, and I'll show you. I'm gonna actually be separating and transplanting the basil also. But yeah, that's it. Next time, people will be planting up into a little bigger pots. I may even decide to plant some of these up just to give them a little more breathing room. And actually, I'll probably let it go another week or so just to see how everything's doing. And then I'll either pot some stuff up, and I'll just transplant some stuff to where it's going to finish at. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, or if you're interested, you got some comments or whatever, hit subscribe. You know anybody that might like it, share it with them, and I'll get back with you. Y'all have a good one.